Well, hello there on this Palm Sunday. Can I welcome you all once again to this Facebook page for Greater Derry's Land Local Ministry Area. And on behalf of Reverend Dan and myself, can I wish you all a happy day today indeed. I'm sorry we can't all be there in person, but I hope this modern form of communication, as I said, I'm still not medium, Mick. I could just hear Ruth in the background shouting to me, make sure you've cleaned your teeth and that you've brushed your hair. I'm still not quite used to this, but I hope we'll all persevere indeed. Well, I've often wondered what it was like on that Palm Sunday, the reality of the situation. Jesus entering that city, followed by his supporters, huge gathering there. The people had gone into the city, so many had flooded from the outskirts in for this great festival. And there must have been this tremendous air of expectation. What was going to happen? Well, very shortly they must have all felt let down. And I can imagine Judas being there saying, come on, Jesus, come on, look at the crowd. Just say the word, we'll take up arms. I know people will lift the sword up. Imagine Peter walking behind Jesus, proud as punch. I'm with him, I'm one of his followers. And yet no one seemed to twig what it was really all about. Jesus entered that city in all humility, a humble man on the back of a donkey, not this warrior king on a chariot. And suddenly that great air of expectation, that festival with an added edge, shall I say, suddenly all went flat. They felt let down, they were frustrated, they wanted to vent their anger, and within a few days they were screaming, let Barabbas go free, crucify him, we don't care what you do anyway, but we've had our belly full of him. He's let us down. He has let us down. Christ was completely misunderstood, even by those who were so close to him for 3 years or more. He wasn't a warrior king, he was a king of love. I often wondered how Jesus himself must have felt. He must have felt disappointed in his followers that they totally did not grasp what he was about. Peter suddenly, I don't know him. I'm not one of his. Judas been happy to betray him. Jesus was suddenly left alone. He was deserted, isolated and afraid. My God, why hast thou deserted me? He was also fearful for his own family, for his mother. He said to his followers, look after her, make sure she's all right. Well, today we can all feel isolated. We can all feel scared, fearful of what the future holds. Like Christ, we ourselves can be worried about our loved ones, some of whom we cannot be with. We can all be asking the question, what is going to happen? Well, we need not feel isolated or alone. We need, as I said before, to support each other. And if you think about it, Christ was not alone. God was with him. We all realize that we do not journey this path of life by ourselves, that Christ is with us. Good times and bad times. We always remember that wonderful poem I've often said, that poem Footprints. The time we see the one set of prints, it's when Christ carries us. Well, today on this Palm Sunday, let's just remember that we ourselves can be the answer to other people's prayers. So often at this time people will be asking, well, where can they see God in all of this? Well, I see God in the brave men and women on the front line in a National Health Service. I see God in the farmers, and I hear the tractors going past constantly throughout the day and night, working in the fields. We hear lorries passing. We have to go to the shops. We see those working in the shops, in our local shops and in the superstores and on television. We remember the bin men. They come on Thursday morning, yeah? And we remember those in the armed forces who are ready to step in when needed, and all the emergency services that continually carry on their daily tasks. These are all people who keep our nation, our country going. Today then, as we look forward to the hope that wonderful hope of the Christian Easter message. We also remember all those Christ-like figures who are prepared to sacrifice and put their own lives at risk so that other people can be saved, other people can be helped, others can be treated in hospitals. So today, at the end of this short talk and little service which my colleague Reverend Diana has prepared, let's just spend a few moments quietly in our own prayers, thanking all those who at this very moment are putting their own lives at risk and doing their best to help others in need. I referred to a boat in the last address I gave. Well, if you're in a sailing boat and the wind dies, well, we can row, can't we? Each of us can do something. We all have our own particular gift, our own particular talent of what we can do to help others, especially at this time. And as I said in the last little talk, we just pick up the phone. We can all help. We can all be the answer to other people's prayers. Let's just do one or two little things that can make a big difference to others. So today, can I just wish you all a very happy and pleasant Palm Sunday under these very strange circumstances indeed, and wish you all the best and give you my love and care. You're continually in my thoughts, and all of us together just say a little prayer for those who are doing their best for us. Thank you all indeed. All my love now. Take care. I'm going to say Mick the Vic, the media man. All the best now. Look after yourselves.